कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है, कर साधु अंजलि.
Welcome everyone, can you hear me? Seems like 2 or 3 of you are here, so that's fantastic. I'm going to be just doing the normal meditation. We'll be recording it. Part of this we'll put on Friday or Saturday, and part of it will be just ours. So let me start this. I posted this new Shabad, Kar Sadhu Anjali Pun Vadda Hai, and I'll be going through that Shabad today. But before that, let me cover sort of where we were before this. Where we were before this is Sukhmani Sahib Shlok number 6. So let's start with that and see where we're going. Hello, Luis.
काम क्रोध अर लोभ मोह बिनस जाए हमें, काम क्रोध अर लोभ मोह बिनस जाए हमें, नानक प्रभ शरणागति कर प्रसाद गुरुदेव, नानक प्रभ शरणागति कर प्रसाद गुरुदेव.
In our last meditation, we considered what prasad is, what blessing is, what grace is. Guru Arjan Dev Ji in the 6th slok mentions Kam Krodh Har Lobh Moh Binas Jaye Hai Mev, that all these thieves of your mind, if you can control these, you can be blessed with the grace of the Divine Guru. That's what the seeker seeks, the sanctuary of Prabhu, Prabh Saranagati. And in the sanctuary of Prabhu, there is no ego, and because there is no ego, there is no desire, no anger, no greed, no attachment. And we saw how Guru Sahib mentions, it's all your grace. It's all your grace. It's your prasad that I can get there. And as we were thinking about that, I was wondering, Prabhu is a very lofty topic. God is a very lofty topic. How do you get to the sanctuary of God? How do you get to the sanctuary of Prabhu? And the answer comes in the next shlok. He says, the Par Brahm or Prabhu is unapproachable, unfathomable. So how do you get there? Let's sing this shlok and try to understand what he's trying to say.
Agam agat par brahm soye, jo jo kahe so mukta hoye.
Whoever says is liberated. Whoever says his name has found the truth. The unapproachable, the unfathomable. So the question again becomes, who has approached the unapproachable? Who has understood the unfathomable? And Guru Sahib says,
Sun mita nanak binvanta, sadh jana ki achraj katha.
listen, O friends, sunmita, O friends, listen. I am praying. I am pleading to you, listen to me. Sunmita nanak binvanta, sadh jana ki achraj katha. This is the wonderful story of the sadhus. The wonderful story of the sadhus. Listen to the sadhus. What is another way of listening to the sadhus? Doing namaskar to the sadhus. Bowing down to the sadhus. This brings us to the Shabad that we're going to sing today. And the Shabad is Kar sadhu anjali pun vadda hai, kar dandot pun vadda hai. As you listen to this, and I'm going to play this again, think of what a sadhu is. And then we'll come back and discuss it. And I know that a few of you are here. So think of what a sadhu is. And listen to this.
Kar sadhu अंजलि पुन वड्डा है। कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है। कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है। कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है। कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है। कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है।
What is a pun? Pun is a great deed. Guru Nanak keeps saying, why do you bother about reaching the highest? Just do good. Just do good in your life. And what are good things we can do? We can help someone. We can donate gifts to the poor. We can listen to someone who is in agony. We can extinguish fires that are blazing. We can make peace between two who are struggling and fighting. All these are good deeds. But Guru Sahib says something amazing. Kar sadhu anjali. With folded hands, respect the sadhu. That is not just a pun. It's a vadda pun. It's a great good deed. It's not just a great deed. It's a great good deed. Not just a good deed, but a great good deed. Something that seems very small. Folding your hands. Bowing down to the sadhu. How can that small deed be a great good deed? It's because what a sadhu is. We have to listen to the story of the sadhu. What is a sadhu? Sajjana ki acharaj katha. Let's ask Guru Nanak what a sadhu is. Guru Nanak says, ए मनो मूरख लोभिया, लोभे लगा लोभान. This foolish mind is greedy. Lobhe laga lobhan. And in his greed, he is attached to even more greed. Lobhe laga lobhan. शब्द ना बीजे साखता. This faithless cynic, this mind who does not trust God, does not trust yourself, goes back to what we were talking about a couple of weeks ago on trust. Faithless cynic, sakata, the one who thinks he is doing everything. Wow, look at the good things I am doing. Shabad na bhijay. He is not drenched in the Shabad. He's not attuned to the Shabad. He's not drenched. This mind comes and goes. It vacillates. It has not reached Anand. However, there is one way. Guru Nanak says, Sadhu Satgur je mile tapaya guni nidhan. If he meets a sadhu, he will get all the treasures that he was looking for. So what is the sadhu? Sadhu gets you to the treasures. the most excellent treasures. How does he get you to these treasures? Bhagat Kabir, Mamma man syo kaaj hai, man sadhe siddh hoye. The words sadhu, siddh, sadhana, sadhe, seedha are related. If we stop following the crooked path the mind is taking, the mind that has become a faithless cynic, the sakta, the one who thinks he's doing everything, he only is interested in his own self. Man syo kaaj hai, man sadhe siddh hoye. But if you discipline your mind, you can attain this sadhgi, this sadhe, this siddhi, this sadhupan. Man hi man syo kahe kabira, man sa milya na koe. How beautiful is this mind, that it can mind itself. A mind that can mind itself. Guru Arjan Dev Ji says, Pingal parbat par pare, khal chatur bakita, andle tribhavan sujya, gur bhet punita. Gur bhet punita. The cripple that is crossing over the mountain, he thinks he's crossing it, but he's able to cross it. Even a cripple can cross a mountain. Even a fool can become wise. And even a blind person can see if they're purified by the true Guru. Guru Bhet Punita. That's the magic of the sadhu. Mehma sadhu sang ki, suno mere mita, mail khoi kot ag hare, nirmal bhay chita. A sadhu is one who completely cleans your consciousness. The filth is washed away, sins are dispelled, and the consciousness becomes pure. This is the glory of the sadhu. No wonder when Guru Ram Das, whose birthday we are celebrating, whose Gurpurab, Prakash Purab, he says, Kar sadhu anjali pun vadda hai. If you want to do a great good deed, just bow down to a sadhu. Because what is the sadhu going to do? He's going to cleanse you. He even explains how he's going to cleanse you. He says, Kam krodh nagar bhav bharya. This body, it's like a village with so many residents and so many thieves. Kam krodh nagar bhav bharya. This body village is overflowing with anger and desire. Duja bhav, otherness. Mil sadhu khandal khanda hai. And when you meet the sadhu, and it's often translated as the holy saint, when you meet the sadhu, this village that's filled with kam and krodh, filled with anger, lust, greed, is shattered. It's broken into bits. Guru Sahib says, with great fortune, you receive a guru. Notice how Guru Ram Das is saying exactly the same thing as what Guru Nanak says. The sadhu is the guru. The sadhu becomes the guru. E mano murak lobhiya, lobhe laga lobhan, shabad na bhijay sakta, durmat avan jaan, sadhu satgur ਜੇ ਮਿਲੇ ਤਾਂ ਪਾਈਐ ਗੁਣੀ ਨਿਧਾਨ. If you meet the sadhu who becomes a Satguru, then you will get the treasures of excellence. Purab likhat likhe gur paya. You will meet the Guru through the sadhu. Purab likhat likhe gur paya. Man har liv mandal mandahe. Your mind enters the realm of Hari's love. When this calm krodh goes away, Hari's love can enter you. Let's listen to these lines and think about how beautiful it is that when all it takes is respecting, bowing down to the sadhu, and what happens is we are taking to this treasure of excellence, this guni nidhan, this good fortune, this realm of Hari's love, mandal manda. Let's listen to these lines again and again. The reason why I do these lines and I repeat them is so we can sing them along and we can repeat them. And as long as we keep singing, we can remember these lines, and then they become part of us. And then guess what? The Guru becomes within. Kam krodh nagar baho bharya, mil sadhu khandal khanda hai.
काम क्रोध नगर बहो भर्या मिल साधु खंडल खंडा है. पूरब लिखत लिखे गुर पाया मन हर लिव मंडल मंडा है. कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है. कर दंडोत पुन वड्डा है. काम क्रोध नगर बहो भर्या मिल साधु खंडल खंडा है. पूरब लिखत लिखे गुर पाया मन हर लिव मंडल मंडा है. कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है. कर दंडोत पुन वड्डा है. काम क्रोध नगर बहो भर्या मिल साधु खंडल खंडा है. पूरब लिखत लिखे गुर पाया मन हर लिव मंडल मंडा है. कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है. कर दंडोत पुन वड्डा है. काम क्रोध नगर बहो भर्या मिल साधु खंडल खंडा है. पूरब लिखत लिखे गुर पाया मन हर लिव मंडल मंडा है. कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है. कर दंडोत पुन वड्डा है. काम क्रोध नगर बहो भर्या मिल साधु खंडल खंडा है. पूरब लिखत लिखे गुर पाया मन हर लिव मंडल मंडा है. कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है. कर दंडोत पुन वड्डा है. काम क्रोध नगर बहो भर्या मिल साधु खंडल खंडा है. पूरब लिखत लिखे गुर पाया मन हर लिव मंडल मंडा है. कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है. Then Guru Sahib says, साकत हर रस साधना जान्या,
the faithless cynic, sakat, the one who thinks he is doing it himself, sakat, sakta. Har ras sad na janya. He doesn't know how sweet Hari's essence is. Sad na janya. Swad nahi janta Hari ka. And why? Because tin antar haume kanda hai. To appreciate something, you have to be painless. To appreciate this life, you don't have to have pain. But there is a kanda, thorn, that is on our foot. Tin antar home kanda hai. If you have a thorn on your foot and you try to walk, what happens? The more you try to walk, the more pain there is. Jo jo chale chube dukh paave. And if you walk this life with the thorn of ego inside you, that's why we have all the pain. And not just that, Guru Sahib very beautifully says, not only does the sakat have a thorn of ego in his mind, and it's bothering his foot. He cannot walk, he cannot go anywhere. The only thing that happens to him is Jamkal. The angel of death smashes his club upon his head. So he's getting beat from the bottom and the top. Jamkal sahe sir danda hai. How beautifully, it's an unusual thing to rhyme. Danda, kanda, and vadda. What I was absolutely amazed by, Guru Ram Das, who's orphaned at the age of 2. Again, he lost his father at the age of 2, lost his mother at the age of lost his mother at the age of 2, lost his father at the age of 7. And then he loses his grandmother, who was taking care of him, at the age of 12. He's had very little training, and he's lived in utter poverty. Look at the amount of the kind of vocabulary he's using. He's created new words here. He's absolutely created something that is gorgeous. Just read this shabad. Sakat harras sadhna janya tin antar home kanda hai. Jo jo chale chube dukh pave jamkal se hai sir danda hai. The rhyme of this, the structure of this is absolutely immaculate. This is because of the sangat of the Guru. He came to Guru Amar Das at the age of 12 and served him for 22 years in Goindwal. After which he left and he started Guru Dachak, and he founded Amritsar, which was initially called Ramdaspur. But how beautiful that he uses such gorgeous vocabulary. He creates these words. And I'm not even starting on ragas. He added 9 ragas to the Guru Granth Sahib. Until Guru Amar Das, there were about 21 rags. And when Guru Ram Das comes around, the bead, the Guru Granth Sahib, now has 30 rags. So he added 9 more ragas. So not only was he a excellent poet, he was an amazing musician. Because you have to study ragas for many, many, many years before you can start having knowledge of such different ragas. This is Rag Gaudi Purbi. I have sung it in this rag. Let's listen to these lines and think about how ego is this thorn in our foot. Let's listen to these lines a few times.
साकत हर रस साध ना जाण्या तिन अंतर हाँ मैं कंडा है जो जो चले है चुभे दुख पावे जम काल सहै सिर डंडा है। कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है। कर डंडा पुन वड्डा है। साकत हर रस साधना जाण्या तिन अंतर हाँ मैं कंडा है। जो जो चले है चुभे दुख पावे जम काल सहै सिर डंडा है। कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है। कर डंडा पुन वड्डा है। साकत हर रस साधना जाण्या तिन अंतर हाँ मैं कंडा है। जो जो चले है चुभे दुख पावे जम काल सहै सिर डंडा है। कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है। कर डंडा पुन वड्डा है। कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है। कर डंडोत पुन वड्डा है। साकत हर रस साध न जान्या. The faithless cynic does not know the taste of Hari's sublime essence. And then Guru Ramdas talks about the other, the Gurmukh, the Harjan versus the Sakat. He says, Harjan har har naam samani. How is this person different? The servant of Hari, Harijan, Harjan. The servant of Hari is absorbed in the name of Hari. Harjan har har naam samane. The servants of Hari, the servers of Hari are absorbed in the name of Hari. Dukh janam maran bhav khandai. Their pain of birth and their fear of death has been demolished. They have found what was the Abhinashi Purakh, a one that cannot be vanquished. जिसदा विनाश नहीं हो सकता, अविनाशी पुरख पाया परमेश्वर. बहु शोभ खंड ब्रह्मंडाए. And they are honored in all sections of the universe because they are one. They are one with the one. Bho sobh khand brahmanda hai. Let's listen to these lines. Har jan har ras, har har naam samani. Har jan har har naam samane dukh janam maran bhav khanda hai. अविनाशी पुरख पाया परमेश्वर बहु शोभ खंड ब्रह्मंडा है. कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है. कर दंडोत पुन वड्डा है. हर जन हर हर नाम समाणे दुख जन्म मरण भव खंडा है. अविनाशी पुरख पाया परमेश्वर बहु शोभ खंड ब्रह्मंडा है. कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है. कर दंडोत पुन वड्डा है. हर जन हर हर नाम समाणे दुख जन्म मरण भव खंडा है. अविनाशी पुरख पाया परमेसर बहो, सोब खंड ब्रह्मंडा है। कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है। कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है। हर जन हर हर नाम समाणे दुख, जन्म मरण भव खंडा है। अविनाशी पुरख पाया परमेसर बहो, सोब खंड ब्रह्मंडा है। कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है। कर दंडौत पुन वड्डा है। So Harjan is different from Sakat. But where is Guru Ramdas? Guru Ramdas says, this is me. Hum gareeb, maskeen prabh tere, har raakh raakh vad vadda hai. I am poor and meek, O Prabhu. Again, most shabads, the last line or the last stanza is about ardas. It's also about the self, about the merging of the self. And see the humility of Guru Ramdas. The humility is in every atom of Guru Ramdas. This is the beauty of Guru Ramdas. Hum gareeb, maskeen prabh tere, har raakh raakh vad vadda hai. You are so great. You are the greatest of the great. Vad vadda hai. जन नानक नाम आधार टेक है. All I have is the sustenance of your name, of the name of Hari. हर नामे ही सुख मंडा है. And in that name I have celestial peace. There is no other way to peace for Guru Ramdas other than the name. And you see how here Guru Ramdas, Sadhu, Vaheguru, oneness have all combined into Naam. When the Naam comes, then nothing else remains. Jan Nanak Naam Adhar Tek hai, har Name hi Sukh Manda hai. And when Naam comes, that's the end of the story of the Sadhus. And I'll share what this means and how Guru Arjan Dev Ji says this in Sukhmani Sahib, because we are doing this Lariwar discussion on Sukhmani Sahib. And this Shabad fell just in the right place. It was about sadhus. And what is this Ashtapadi about? This Ashtapadi is about sadhus. The story, the wonderful story of the sadhus. If you look at the rest of the Ashtapadi, this is obviously the shlok, but if you look at the rest of the Ashtapadi, this Ashtapadi repeats Sadh ke sang many times. Let's look at that. Sadh ke sang. The Ashtapadi begins with Sadh ke sang mukh ujal hot, Sadh sang mal sagli khot, Sadh ke sang mitay abhiman, Sadh ke sang pragtay sugyan, Sadh ke sang bujhay prabh nera, Sadh sang sab hot nibera, Sadh ke sang पाए नाम रतन, साध के संग एक ऊपर जतन, साध की महिमा बरने कौन प्राणी, नानक साध की शोभा प्रभ माहे समानी. साध की शोभा प्रभ माहे samani. The sadhus are those who are absolutely merged. And because they are merged, they make you merge. So then, this repetition of Sadh ka Sang goes on and on in this Ashtapadi. I'm not going to say the whole Ashtapadi. For instance, this is the second pada. It also has Sadh ka Sang. This is the third Ashtapadi, the third pad of the Ashtapadi. It says Sadh Sang Dushman Sab Meet. And this is the fourth one, Sadh ke Sang Na Kabhu Dhave. The fifth one says the same, Sadh ke Sang Sab Kul Udhare. The seventh pad of this Ashtapadi, Sadh ke Sang Nahi Kach Ghal, Darshan Bhetat Hot Nihal. And the last of the second last of the Ashtapadis, Sadh ke Sang Suno Har Nao, Sadh Har ke Gun Gao. Sadh Sang Har ke Gun Gao. And the last pad, this is beautiful. Sadh ki mahima Ved na jane, Jeta sune Teta bakhyane. Even though the Vedas cannot tell you how glorious a sadhu is. We are sitting and we've maybe spent 40, 50 minutes on this, and we are trying to explain what a sadhu is. But here's Guru Sahib telling us it's impossible. And you know why it is impossible? In the end, Guru explains this. He says, Sadh ki sobha sadh banai. The sadhu only knows the sobha of the sadhu. The glory of the sadhu is known by the one who is the sadhu. And then the crux of this beautiful Ashtapadi, Nanak Sadh Prabh Bhed na bhai. Sadh ki sobha sadh banai, Nanak Sadh Prabh Bhed na bhai. He explains everything. There is no difference between the sadhu and Parmeshwar. There is no difference between sadhu and Prabhu. There is no difference between oneness and the ones who are yearning for that oneness. That's why this Shabad is so beautiful. And that's why Guru Sahib says, one of the greatest good deeds that you can do is to find a sadhu and do namaskar to the sadhu. Find the sadhu and bow down in front of the sadhu. There is no difference between sadhu and Parmeshwar. There is no difference between the Guru and the sadhu. Like Guru Nanak says, there is no difference between the sadhu. There is no difference between the seeker and the seer. There is no difference between the seen and the seer. How beautiful that is. I think I'm going to stop at this thought. Try to listen to this Shabad again. I'm going to play the last stanza of this Shabad. We didn't play that. Hum Garib. Let's pray that we have the humility to bow in front of the sadhu. And with that humility, we will attain the treasures, like Guru Nanak said. Let's listen to the last verse.
हम गरीब मस्कीन प्रभ तेरे हर राख राख बड़ बड़ा है जन नानक नाम आधार टेक है हर नामे यही सुख मंडा है कर साधु अंजलि पुण्य बड़ा है कर डंडा पुण्य बड़ा है हम गरीब मस्कीन प्रभ तेरे हर राख राख बड़ बड़ा है जन नानक नाम आधार टेक है हर नाम
सुख मंडा है कर साधु अंजलि पुण्य भड्डा है डंडा पुण्य भड्डा है हम गरीब मस्कीन प्रभ तेरे हर राख राख वड वड्डा है जन नानक नाम आधार टेक है हर नामे ही सुख मंडा है कर साधु अंजलि पुण्य भड्डा है डंडा पुण्य भड्डा है
सुकर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है कर दंडोत पुन वड्डा है and well next week we'll continue this Sukhmani Sahib Lariwar Katha but tomorrow we'll continue with Guru Ramdas Shabads and I'll probably get in a couple of kathas or something else to listen to in addition to the shabads, maybe some of the older shabads. I'm going to stop talking here and see if anyone has any questions and unless there are questions we're going to stop here. I'm going to use this recording next week and instead of appearing live because I have a kirtan to go to, I'll play this and have people listen to the Kar Sadhu Anjali Punvadda Hai. Unless there are questions which you can send on chat, we're going to end here. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time, same place. I will post the link. There will be a new link that it'll be posted on Circle. So hope to see you guys next tomorrow. Okay, bye.